Mugabe fails to resign as Zimbabwe's president after 37 years in power. President Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe, in an address to the nation, has vowed to stay in power for several weeks, despite intensifying pressure on him to stand down. In a live TV address, Mr. Mugabe said he would preside over the ruling party's Congress in December. NAJ.com gathered that the Zimbabwe's leader was to make a live television address on Sunday, November 18. The state television had announced as the veteran leader faced the apparent end of his 37-year rule. President urged Mugabe to address the nation live from State House tonight. Please stay tuned, said a ticker announcement on the Zimbabwe Broadcasting Corporation channel. The U.S. News has reported that Zimbabwe's President Robert Mugabe is resigning after nearly 4 decades in power, according to an official close to the talks on his departure. The news came hours after the ruling party's Central Committee fired Mugabe as party leader and said if he didn't resign as the country's president by noon Monday, it would start impeachment proceedings. Mugabe addressed the nation on state-run television but remained defiant. The official close to the talks spoke on condition of anonymity because he was not authorized to speak to reporters. It is an extraordinary end to 37 years in power for the world's oldest head of state, who had vowed to rule until death. The 93-year-old Mugabe has been under house arrest since the military moved in Tuesday, angered by his firing of his longtime deputy and the positioning of unpopular First Lady Grace Mugabe to succeed him. Mugabe tried to buy time in negotiations with the military on a dignified exit but quickly found himself isolated. Tens of thousands of people poured into the streets of the capital Saturday, to demand that Mugabe, one of Africa's last remaining liberation leaders, step aside after overseeing the once prosperous country's economic collapse. The deputy Mugabe fired, former Vice President Emmerson Mnangagwa, is poised to be Zimbabwe's next leader after the Central Committee made him its nominee to take over when Mugabe goes.